There's been a major development in a case involving alleged inaction against racism at one of America's biggest universities. Football players at the University of Missouri joined cause demanding the resignation or termination of the university's president. The players threatened to boycott an upcoming game, a move that could cost the school plenty of money. A short time ago, President Tim Wolfe announced his resignation.
We need to use my resignation. Please, please use this resignation to heal, not to hate. And let's move forward together for a brighter tomorrow.
CNN's Polo Sandoval joins us from New York for more on all of this. And Polo, the president, as we just heard, has stepped down. This must be seen as a huge win on campus.
Yeah, absolutely, Lynda. I mean, you have to remember that this initially started as a small student movement, which really did spread throughout the community there. You mentioned the football players that not necessarily just threatened to stay off the field. They stayed off the field. We do know that they didn't practice yesterday, for example, so a lot of people were hoping to see exactly how this would come together. And what's interesting that you just heard, something interesting that you heard right now from now ex-President Wolfe, is that he hopes that this will lead to healing, but also a conversation. And I can tell you from speaking to also some of these protesters, some of these student activists, they feel that perhaps that was not happening to address what has now been recognized as racism on the campuses there of the University of Missouri. So obviously, not only does the now former president, but also these students who say that they will not stop really spreading their message, hope is that they will at least continue the dialogue, continue this conversation to see if they can actually begin to address what they call systemic oppression.
And Polo, these the football players there were planning to boycott this weekend's game. Will that game now go ahead?
You know, I just checked, Lynda, a few moments ago, actually, on the school's athletic department website. They have not posted any update at this point. The head coach was actually quite active on social media yesterday, even posting what is now a very well-known photograph of all the members of the team locking arms. He has not posted an update quite yet either. However, we do understand that there's the image itself right there. Coach Gary Pinkel has not updated that quite yet to say whether or not this game will continue. I can tell you that that is expected, though, especially when you talk about the finances involved here. Football is a way of life for the Mizzou family. Last fiscal year, for example, they brought in a revenue at about $83 million. So school officials and the team did not want to see the players stay off the actual field. So we think that because of this now newly announced resignation of Tim Wolfe, we could likely see them actually hit the field come next Saturday.
$83 million. $83 million. Yeah. It's a lot of money. Now, the players and students, of course, have been taking this very seriously. One person even going on a hunger strike. Now, they wanted the president gone. That's happened, but they have been making other demands.
Absolutely. It's a long list of demands, and it's something that school officials actually want to include in what they expect will be a new strategy of inclusion that they have been working on. Coincidentally enough, since last summer, they plan to actually complete that plan by come next April. And so what they want is for members of the community to come to the table and to continue this dialogue, because while we continue to see these kinds of movements and really the discussion and the debate about race throughout the country, it's very rare that you actually get to see not only members of the faculty, not only fellow students, but also some of these high-ranking school officials that are recognizing this as a problem and something that they hope to tackle.
Okay, Polo Sandoval, thank you very much for updating us on all of that. We appreciate it.